On this episode of Auction Walk, Mike and I are at the 2023 Mecum auction in Kissimmee, Florida. We will check out some cool cars and trucks, guess the hammer price, and see how we did at the end. Welcome to Auction Walk. I'm Tony. This is Mike. And on this episode, we have three pretty cool cars. Happened upon a 1991 Mitsubishi VR4.
I think we all knew somebody that had one of these cars back then.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Check this one out. This is a pretty good one. W205, a 1991 Mitsubishi 3000GT VR4, 5-speed. That's the one you want.
This is the twin turbo.
Twin turbo. This is the good deal. They made 3,693 that year.
Okay.
So that's pretty low.
That's pretty low.
This one has 69,000 miles. I think that's pretty good.
Why do you buy a car like this? Are you gonna is it a collector to the average buyer, or are they gonna buy it and enjoy it because this is a car that they loved when they were young?
Well, probably a little both right now, but I think this is gonna go up. I think. I
agree.
These have four-wheel steering, active aero on the front and the back, four-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive, yep.
Oh, yeah, all-wheel drive.
Yep.
This one does not have leather. I'm pretty sure you could have gotten leather. Yep. That's not too bad, though. I like it. Interior-wise, this is very clean. I would give this a 9 for interior.
So I was looking at the interior, and I think you're 100% right. This is a 9.
Paint-wise?
It just looks like a regular, in good condition.
Yeah, but it looks like it's been in a garage for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It has.
The wheels need reconditioned.
You've got some wear on the paint. You really can't give it a 9. I think the paint to me is an 8. I've counted like 6 of these dings.
Right. It's original paint.
It's an original paint.
Original interior.
It's got dings and dents.
Original everything, which is, I think, the way you want it.
Sure. This is a moderately low mile car for what it is. But it's very specialized. It's the model everybody wants. Honestly, I think I'm going to jump right to, look at this.
What?
So you got some curb hits on the wheels.
Yeah, I think all of them need, that's a lot of curb hit right there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you can recondition that or not.
No, it's chunks taken out of it.
I mean, if anybody knows online, let us know. But yeah, you might have to find some new rims.
So how much is that going to set you back? $1,000 for a set of 4 on eBay?
I think so. It's going to be a pain in the ass to find them.
Right.
Okay, let's put a value.
I honestly, oh man, I feel like you need to go.
You want me to give my value first?
Yeah, I think you're in the high teens.
Okay.
I think we're 18,000.
No, this one's a good one. They're usually not that great.
Okay.
I'm going 23,000. Next, we stumble on a 1998 H1 Alpha.
Let's do it.
S72.1, 1998 Hummer H1. It says Alpha. They didn't make an Alpha in 1998.
Okay.
So I think they're calling it an Alpha because they put a Duramax engine in it. So it has an engine replacement.
Got a diesel.
Very high, very desirable engine. It goes from, I believe it's 190 horsepower to 500.
Wow.
I'm not sure, depending on what they did.
Right.
So yeah, it goes has all sorts of aftermarket stuff. It has the H1 Alpha interior. So this thing was completely gutted. Dual battery. They all have dual batteries. Aftermarket wheels and tires. Projector style headlights. This is the Predator light bar.
I mean, this thing's
brush
beautiful.
grill.
It's got the winch. It's got the lifting hooks.
Yep.
Turbo. It's a turbo diesel with intercooler.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but the normal one was turbo diesel.
Right. I don't know a lot about these. I know that this looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were...
This has a lot of accessories.
Yeah.
This right here is $1,800 plus install, because you got to get someone to weld right here.
Right on, and it hooks to the lifting brackets. Okay.
The light bar is about $800. It has all LED running lights. This interior is God only knows how much.
Look how small the seats are compared to the size
Yes,
of this.
but and now this one's been converted because this would not have this indentation right here.
Okay.
So they've done this. This is a popular conversion.
Okay. Usually it's protruding.
Depends what years, but yeah. And in the Alpha, which is what this one's trying to
Emulate.
they did it. And you can buy that. Check out the TV screen right here.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
This is really cool.
Yep.
It probably gets about a mile to the gallon.
Maybe 5. Well, no, I mean the Duramax is probably a lot better. Oh look, the back seat has full
Wow.
video also.
I think.
But hang on here.
Yeah.
This leather
Okay. It's debonding.
is coming off, and so this is an older restoration.
See, we got a little debond going on there.
Right there, down here where everyone's kicking it with their feet. So it's been used.
I mean, you've got some enamel coming off, things like this. This is enameled.
Right. You can buy better versions of these.
Right.
With locking.
So.
So back here, the ladders. I mean, this stuff is expensive. This rack is, I don't remember. I bet it's $2,000. These bumpers are probably $2,000.
I think it's fantastic that it has a front and rear winch.
Yes.
To recover this and its companion, right? Whoever's with it.
One thing that's really cool about H1s, they have the best ground clearance because everything's tucked up. Even the brakes are in the middle of the vehicle.
Interesting. At its lowest point here, it looks like about 11 to 12 inches up.
And this is the civilian version. The reason they're so wide is so they can fit in a tank track.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes.
I got you.
Makes sense in the military.
So if somebody's going through with the tank, that would survive mines. This goes in the tracks after it, right? The tank makes the road. Whoa. It's got some nice speakers. We've got some 6-inch Polk audio speakers up here. Looks like there's a lot of aftermarket on this thing. Hey, look at this, Tony. Look at the bullet. Look at the bullet door locks.
Right.
It's kind of fun.
Now, of course, on the front, they're coming off. This is an older redo.
Right. See the bullets?
Yep. Paint. I haven't seen too much problems with the paint.
I mean, it looks brand new.
Right. I don't see the CTIS, which is Central Tire Inflation System, on the wheels.
Okay.
It could be, still there, but
Wait. So tell me how that works.
you can lower and increase the inflation of your tires from
Push of a
inside the
button.
cab.
Okay.
The front and the back,
Interesting.
individually.
So there's a little compressor somewhere where they use the
Yeah,
motor.
it's right up there, and it's unfortunately, you can imagine all the little lines.
Right.
If it doesn't hold the pressure, you're going to wake up the next morning and have flat tires.
Right.
So they're no fun, in my opinion, to keep going. So like on mine, I have it. I've just taken it off the hubs,
Gotcha.
so I don't have to worry about that. But
Well, this is the paint is obviously a 9 or a 10. It's very little wear.
yeah, interior. I love the interior, but
Some notable wear.
it is a lot of wear. It's annoying wear, and I'm gonna have to give it a 5,
Okay.
even though it's awesome.
Right.
But it's just the condition.
So I'm gonna let you grace us with your opinion of what this goes for.
Oh my God. Okay. Now, if it was a normal 1998, 1998s had a little problem with number 8 cylinder.
Okay.
That's why they probably replaced this one. They're really good candidates for that. I would probably price it at $60,000. Okay.
Okay.
But this is the look that everybody wants.
Right.
On their H1s.
He's got $40,000 to $50,000 in upgrades to this.
Yes.
Easily,
I mean, that engine alone.
Yeah.
And Predator did the work. They're not cheap. My original thought, I was guessing about 100, but after seeing it, no, the exterior looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. The interior is worse than I thought. I bet this thing's going to go 110, and it could be 200.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say $120,000 for this.
All right, we'll see how we did.
So next we came upon a 1970 Dodge Charger SE 500 with a 383.
Mike, you have one of those, don't you?
I do have a Charger 500 1970.
Nice.
Yep.
Someday we'll have to tell the story about your car.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll skip that this go around. But I like the color of this car. It was an unusual color.
Yeah, it's good. Check it out.
Yep.
263.1.
All right. So this is a Charger 500.
383.
Yep. 383.
Similar. Well, this is exactly like you have.
This is exactly like my engine was.
So you're going
supposed
to be very biased.
Yes, I think so. I'll try not to be. Yep, this is an automatic car. So.
Now, this has green leather. Do you have green leather?
Nope, I have burnt orange. My whole interior is burnt orange leather. Well, it's actually vinyl, right? This is leather? It says leather?
It says.
Okay, interesting. So these seats are very comfortable. Have a seat in these things. You'll say, gosh, it's actually pretty nice. You know, the dash, I actually like the green.
Clock works. You have a clock on yours?
I do. Yeah, I have I think they call it the tick-tock tack, because there's a tachometer on the inside. On the outside. You see that?
This.
Tachometer on the outside, clock on the inside. Tick-tock tack.
Yep.
This is actually in really good shape. I mean, we have a couple blemishes on the dash pad, but the thing's older than you.
So this is an automatic.
It is. These consoles are enormous. And actually, the carpet, you see right through here? The carpet comes up onto the console right here and here.
We have a crack back here, a couple cracks.
Okay. These consoles are like $500, $600 on eBay.
And so you can get them.
You can.
The top cap, can you get the green, or you have to do some painting?
Nope, you can get them in any color you want, pretty much.
That's not too bad.
This is wood, the fake wood grain. I don't have that. Mine's the regular, not ABS, molded plastic. They didn't make ABS then.
So let's rate the interior while we're sitting in here.
Door pillars are in really nice shape. The glass is brand new.
I'm gonna give this a 7 interior.
Yeah, I was gonna actually say this is an 8 for me.
Yeah.
I mean, we're close.
I mean, really, the dash is, you're right, fantastic.
It is fantastic.
That's the only bad problem.
The seats are nice. The rear seats, the headliner's tight. All the ribs are tight.
Yeah, I might be low on my rating.
This is an 8 on interior. Look at the door jambs. They're super clean. The rocker panels, rocker covers. The seams are almost perfect. The glass is beautiful.
What are you gonna give the paint?
So the color is not my favorite.
The color is I think one of the
it's a strike
least
for me on the color.
Desirable color.
And the top, even though this is in good shape, looks like it's starting to alligator.
Do you have this kind of?
I do, but mine's a different pattern. Mine's this is like the alligator pattern, and my pattern is more of like an orange peel. I like black vinyl tops, but it's lost on me when you have such a dull color. If you have a dull color on your body like this, the black top doesn't do it for me.
We got some runs right here.
What's that?
We got some runs.
So there are some runs, but all the seam sealing is actually still in really good shape.
So
the door shutting is the big tell, and those shut really nice.
So paint wise,
the actual condition of the paint, in my opinion,
I don't see any.
No, there's really the color's very forgiving, but it's really in nice shape. I'm going to say the paint is an 8.5, knocking on a 9.
I would say 9. I haven't found anything.
It's just really
there's
clean.
no way you would need a paint job at all.
Oh, you definitely no. I would get in this thing.
If you don't like the color, don't buy this one.
Exactly.
You're paying for a good paint job.
Exactly.
Engine wise,
so the
this looks
383,
very original.
The 383 was a 335 horsepower 4-barrel car. It got out of its own way, but it would run the quarter mile in 15 and a half seconds. You're not breaking speed records, but it's got some torque.
Factory air conditioning.
Yeah, so that's a plus. Look at these. So look at this, Tony. All the rubbers, the bumpers are all.
They got the decals.
They're just nice. They're not dry rotted. They're replaced recent. Some of this stuff is probably original. The insulation is nice. The weather strip is nice.
Even the little
clips are working. The turn signals. The wiring is still pliable, right? They're not dry rotted. They're not stiff. All the seams. There's not a rust color anywhere.
Very nice.
It's very nice.
So engine-wise, I think this is almost. I love the originality of it.
You're into a desired engine.
Yeah, I'm giving this a 9.
The whole engine bay is a 9.
Yeah.
The firewall is clean. The firewall has everything intact.
Let's do the price.
This is going to go for $95,000.
Okay. This auction loves these kind of cars.
Oh yeah. Look, they call this a Coke bottle. See the bodies? See, remember the old Coke bottle glass? It goes like this. It bulges this way, in this way, and then it bulges back out like a Coke bottle. Do you see the lines? How it
now they're
like
saying this is a true one of one. I'm not going to read all that to you, but it's probably comes down to all the little nitty gritty options.
The Charger 500 was based on a race, right?
Yeah.
And it was very rare in '69. In '70, it was just kind of a trim line. It was cool. The hideaway headlights are problematic. Usually people turn them to electric. Mine work, but this one.
My auction guess is 105.
Okay, 105.
This looks like a 6-figure car. We'll see what we do. All right, Mike, it's time for the results.
All right, that's the reveal.
Or what's the score?
All right, exactly.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So
let's hear it.
The Mitsubishi.
Okay.
1991 Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4.
Right.
Your guess was 18,000.
I remember. Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mine was 23,000. And the sale price that it did sell. And this is, by the way, this is not including any kind of auction fees at all.
Right. This is the organic price.
Yeah, what it hit at, and then the buyer pays an auction fee.
Sure, they're 10%.
Yeah.
So the hammer price.
I think you know your no reserve. I think it's a little less than that, but
okay,
that's all right. And by the way, Mecum's a great auction, and
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's fun. Even if you don't want to buy a car, you can get a ticket and just check out all the cars.
Well, we get bidder passes every time just to visit.
Yeah, and but I think the day charge is what, $20? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure, but. You know, it's a great way to see a lot of cool cars.
It is. To sit in a lot of cool cars.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So, again, let's get... Mike, your guess was 18,000?
I remember, yes.
Mine was 23,000, and the sale price was 20,000.
$20,000. We were within... I'm at 10%. I'm under 10%.
We're right in the middle, 10%. Almost.
Yep, split it.
I was a little high.
Right.
I thought it was... So, I guess on probably the wheels... You know, remember the scratched up rims? Mm-hmm. That probably didn't help it to get a little bit more.
Right.
But overall, that was about the only thing.
That was a good buy as well. I think somebody did well.
Yeah, and I think they're a very future collectible. So.
I think the fact that we're right in the middle tells me, and whoever's buying this, they're knowledgeable about this car.
Yeah,
I think
they got a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with our guesses today.
Okay, that's next. All right. This one, the 1998 Hummer H1, and now they have it marked as Alpha. I said in the video, it's not a real Alpha.
Well, this thing was fantastic.
Yeah, it's a custom.
Yeah,
because this truck did not come with that kind of engine. It came with this one now has a Duramax, which is a fantastic engine for these things. And if you remember, the interior was a little off.
A little bit. I think there's some wear. But, you know, the thing is, this would be the ultimate ride for somebody. Okay, your
guess was 120,000?
Yes.
My guess was 110,000.
Hammer price.
115,000.
115,000. Again, we're right on each side.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Yeah, and now if the interior was good, mm-hmm. I think this could have been a $200,000.
I have no doubt.
Because... You know, someone buying this car, they don't want to mess with the interior, and as you can see in the video, you know, it needed some love.
That's
almost needed redone.
That's true, and you don't pay in the 6 figures and then decide to remodel something from there.
No,
right.
But I mean, this is the way to buy it. You think 115, that's kind of a lot, but it costs a fortune to put this engine in this truck. I mean, this truck without that engine is $60,000-$70,000. So
This was a fun one.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this.
yep. All right. The next one, 1970 Dodge Charger 500 SE. This is your
man.
wheelhouse. You have one?
I have one. Mine's not an SE. Mine's not the special edition, but it's a Charger 500.
So your guess was 95,000.
Yep.
Mine was a little higher at 105,000.
Well, that it wouldn't surprise me if they went above this. Sometimes these cars
we thought
sell
it was in
above
great condition.
Yeah.
Now, the high bid, get ready.
80
Only 85,000. Now, it did not sell.
85,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so here's some thoughts. You had said something that made sense. The bidders just weren't in the room for this one, right?
I think so, but also maybe the color. Remember we
I think-
compacted the color?
I do.
It was a great paint job.
Right.
So, it wasn't something you would want to buy and repaint. So if you didn't like the color, this was not the car for you.
Correct. And then muscle cars are all about being bold. So generally the bold oranges, the blacks do very well, the purples, this kind of banana yellow tan almost, right? It's a little bit underplayed. So.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this person, whoever owns it, I think they'll get kind of where we're at.
I do too.
And that's what they were thinking too. So I think our guesses are pretty good, but
yeah. Well, $10 and $15,000 off. Well,
yep. So, all right, that's it for this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hit that like button.
Yep. All right. Till the next one.
Take care.